you may or may not be connected with the church. I've been Baptist, Presbyterian, Episcopalian, and I probably ought to be Catholic, but I love all churches. I love golf. I love all the golf courses I play. But my question is, do you believe there's an orthodoxy in Christianity? And I don't mean dogma. I mean, when people read the Bible, an orthodoxy that Catholics and Protestants and Orthodox Christians can agree on. Is there such a thing?
Well, there ought to be. C.S. Lewis called it mere Christianity. I mean, to my mind, it more and more becomes about reality. Mm-hmm. It's either true or it's not. And so the idea that it's this Christian thing, it's this orthodoxy or it's theology, it's either true or it's not. The God of the Bible is the God of all reality. He's the God of science. He's the God of the physical universe. He's the God of... So this idea that we kind of parochialize and limit faith, and that's part of what I get at in my book, Religionless Christianity, is that we become very theological, very ecclesiastical, and you realize, Jesus was talking to everyone about everything. It's about reality and truth. And if it's about reality and truth, it touches everything. It's not something we do on Sunday mornings. It's not theological. It's about everything. So sometimes we need to use theological terms, but what we ought to be talking about is reality. I'm reality-based. I want, so if somebody is living in a fantasy world making up stories, I can say, well, that's not actually true. I want to believe what's actually true. And it doesn't mean that, so I'm not a relativist, right? In other words, I believe in objective reality, and I think that God wants us to believe in objective reality, because I think if you don't, then what you tend to do, and you see this happening now, in the transgender movement, whatever I think is reality, it's like, no, that's fantasy. That's crazy. It's not whatever you think. There's a reality. You're either a biological male or biological woman, and this idea that whatever I feel like or whatever, it leads to madness. It's like saying that I'm a frog or I'm a tree. Well, actually, no, you're not. And so I think we're living at a time of such craziness that we just need to be reality-based. And if you believe in the basics, that's controversial now, but not just on the issue of sex, but on everything. If you just leave in common sense in the basics, in math and actual science and scientific inquiry and following where the evidence leads, and that's become controversial. But that's really part of how we honor God, because He created reality.